The crisis of antimicrobial resistance,
Yes.
or AMR, threatens modern medicine and is currently a leading cause of death worldwide. I'm encouraged that the administration recognizes AMR as a serious and urgent threat to patients and public health by including a proposal that aligns with the bipartisan, bicameral PASTEUR Act, which I'm proud to co-lead in the House, to encourage the development of innovative antimicrobial drugs and ensure we are armed with an adequate supply of properly stewarded antimicrobial products against highly dangerous drug-resistant microbes. Can you describe your budget proposal on antimicrobial subscriptions in more detail, including an expected timeline for implementation?
Yeah. First, Congressman, we don't know each other well, but I'd love to give you a hug because there just aren't enough members of Congress who want to touch this issue of antimicrobial resistance. And in so many ways, as you know, people are dying at rates that sometimes surpass COVID. And we have an obligation to make sure people are safe and we don't lose quality medicines because they're not used properly or they're overused, and we don't prepare for the next bacteria that may come at us really hard. And so what we're trying to do is very, very similar to what you're proposing in the PASTEUR Act, is figure out a way to make it worthwhile for manufacturers of these medicines to stay in the game, because many of these medicines, as you know, don't have a lot of profit behind them. And so it's tough for a business to stay afloat trying to sell drugs that you can't sell for very much money and often aren't needed until there's a crisis. And so the subscription model, which says everyone will buy in and start to try to do the manufacturing, give us an industry that can be available. They can do that because we'll have a subscription model where everyone pays in early, so there's money to be had, so you don't have to wait till there's a crisis to know that you get paid for your good work in manufacturing a particular medicine.
I know you and I have spoken in the past about the challenge that the healthcare system and Americans are facing on antimicrobial resistance. This is something that cost our system tens of thousands of lives and over $4.5 billion a year. We've talked about some of the challenges with the innovation, research and development, and you know we've got a bill out there called the PASTEUR Act that creates a unique pull system to pull these drugs into the market. Do you believe that congressional action is needed to address this issue?
Absolutely agree with that, and thank you for the effort. It's not been an easy road, but we absolutely need something because we're not going to get the medicines and the attention that we need unless we have congressional action.
And look, we appreciate the commitment through things like BARDA, and you know there's been a longstanding commitment to doing the basic research, but pulling those. But when these small innovative companies, they almost go bankrupt getting the product developed, we have to develop that pool. So I appreciate your answer on that.